To thank our sponsors, starting with Ace Hardware. They can be reached at 721-2500. They're located at Gray's Crossing there in Tennessee Ridge. That's on Highway 49. That's Ace Hardware. You can reach them at 721-2500. Ace Hardware, your friendly hardware place. Signature Healthcare, where quality of life is their mantra. Located in the Arlington community of here in Tennessee. They can be reached at 289-4141 for any information you may need. From a dream to reality, Traditions First Bank. They can be reached at 289-5500. It doesn't matter whether it's a banking account, a checking account, buying a car, or a house there. Check them out. Houston County's only hometown children daily, whether it's a simple volleyball or show or anything.
And electrical and heating and air conditioning for all your plumbing, electrical, heating and air conditioning needs. Call us at 931-289-4301. We install rude, reliable heating and air conditioning products. Call us at 931-289-4301. Call us today.
Again, that's Arnold's Heating and Cooling, and their offices are at 2211 West Main Street here in Tennessee.
What you play? You know, he can play it, you can play it. Did you say that? Yeah. Hit base. Hit G. Well, let's get started off here. Hill Rattler here. Hill Rattler, Hill Rattler, called a rattler from Barn. Hill Rattler, Hill Rattler, Hill Rattler, called a rattler from Barn. Hill Rattler, Hill. Grandma had a muley cow, muley when she was born. It took a jay for 40 years to fly from horn to horn. Yeah, Rattler, yeah, Rattler. Call old Rattler from the barn, yeah, Rattler, yeah. If I had a needle and thread and find it like a soul, I'd sew my true love to my side and down the road I'd go. Yeah, Rattler, yeah, Rattler. Call old Rattler from the barn, yeah, Rattler, yeah. as he could be. He treated Chigger on the stump, I believe that dog could see. Yeah, Rattler, yeah, 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 Rattler, yeah. Called old Rattler from the barn, yeah, Rattler, yeah. Called old Rattler from the barn, yeah, Rattler, yeah. I didn't think I could do that, but I done do it. It wasn't the best, was it? But it'll do it. I'll see. I'm gonna sing this old time religion. Oh yeah, you ought to be. Trying to put you on the spot, wasn't he? One time I heard some people who claimed that the old time religion was real. I said, I'll go down, take a look at the crowd. It's just as weak-minded I feel. But something got a hold on me. Yes, something got a hold of me. I went there to fight, but oh, that night God certainly got a hold of me. I went to the steps and I walked up the steps, and the devil said, don't you go in. I said, it won't hurt, I'll just step inside and sit as far back as I can. But something got a hold on me. Yes, something got a hold of me. I went there to fight, but oh, that night he certainly got a hold of me. Now there is no doubt that the old-time religion is real. I'll never forget as long as I live. I found that salvation was right. But something got a hold on me. Yes, something got a hold of me. I went there to fight, but oh, that night God certainly got a hold of me. I went there to fight, but oh, that night he certainly got a hold of me. Good job. Okay, we're going to do the white oak on the hill. There's a white oak on the hillside in my Ozark mountain home, and it's been standing straight on the windy spur alone. But when the cold wind blowing, it trembled, bent and broke. And when the storm is over, straightens up and lives on. Oh, now, Lord, let me be like that white oak on the hill, and help me to live in your almighty will. Help me on my journey, Lord, travel on my own, and give me the strength, straighten up and live on. You know this life here on earth sometimes gets me down. And when I search for my friend, not always around. But the Lord seems to say, my child, get up and do my will. And always remember that old white oak on the hill. Oh, now, Lord, let me be like that white oak on the hill, and help me to live to your almighty will. Help me on my journey, Lord, travel on my own, and give me the strength, straighten up and live on. Life here on earth sometimes gets me down, and when I search for my friend, not always around. But the Lord seems to say, my child, get up and do my will, and always remember that old white oak on the hill. And always remember that old white oak on the hill. Well, I'm gonna sing this. I trade all my mark for today. Let's see. Do what is G? No, go with A, I believe. Try A. I know you picked up A. I'm gonna sing it. Okay, he was sitting in the back of the church on Sunday morning. You could see the conviction in his eyes. Well, the preacher tried to talk to him, but he never did give in. He said, not today, maybe some other time. Well, the preacher said, I know that you're a good man, but goodness can't keep you out of hell. He said, why don't you give your heart to Jesus? He said, not today, maybe someday I will. He came out of tomorrow today. He died upon that lost highway. No one knew if he took time to pray. He ran out of tomorrow today. singing, and sometimes he would sing alone. Well, we thought that he might go to the altar as a preacher seemed to reach him with this song. Well, the preacher gave another invitation. He said, sinner, without God you'll surely fall. Well, his face was wet with tears, and the Lord was really near. He ran away from his final altar call. He came out of tomorrow today. He died upon that lost highway. No one knew if he took time to pray. He ran out of tomorrow today. He ran out of tomorrow today.
Let's do forward.
Don't take that out yet. Let's go over the fella now for a thought and let him take a look at it. Maybe he'll give you another one or something. Before you go to all that trouble.
Oh, you mean just do it right here and put another one on?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't blame you, for I know you love him. That your love for me would never real. I could hold you, but you'll be unhappy. But that's alright if that's the way you feel. I know that I will always go on caring, that your love for me would never end. I still need and I want you with me. Well, that's alright if that's the way you feel. Someday that I would lose you, for those lies about me you reveal. It's plain to see, sweetheart, you believe them, but that's alright if that's the way you feel. I know that I will always go on caring, that your love for me was never end. I still need and I want you with me. Well, that's alright if that's the way you feel. Well, that's alright if that's the way you feel. Thank you very much.
We lost one of the heroes and pioneers of country music earlier this week, Miss Kitty Wells, and I've picked out about 4 of her songs that I'd like to do for you this evening. And this first one is one called I'm in Love with You. Let everybody get situated here. Get your guitar down if you want to. Get your guitar and help me out if you want to. Well, I'm in love with you, and I wish I knew that you love me like I love you. If I knew the way you feel, it might make a change in me. I'm in misery now the way I feel, but you could give my heart a thrill. If I knew that you love me like I'm in love with you. But I guess that you don't care the way you're treating me. You must love another the way that I love you. If I was the one, dear, I never would be true. If I knew that you love me like I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you, and I wish you knew that be like I love you. If I knew the way you feel, it might make a change in me. I'm in misery now the way I feel, but you could give my heart a thrill. If I knew that you love me like I'm in love with you. But I guess that you don't care the way you're treating me. You must love another the way that I love you. If I was the one, dear, I'd never make you blue. If I knew that you love me like I'm in love with you. If I knew that you love me like I'm in love with you.
I can need to see you.
I knew I got that right just about every time I practiced it at home, and I get here and I mess every bit of it up. G on this one. This is called I Won't Turn the Other Cheek Again. I've tried everything I can to make you love me, but we're still not more than only friends. And you tell me I could never make you happy. I won't turn the other cheek again. You placed all your fun and bright lights before me. But someday, when all your good times end, you'll be lost out there somewhere on love's lost highway. I won't turn the other cheek again. Someday you may want a sweet someone who shares all the dreams that might have been. Well, friend, for me, 'cause you won't find me waiting. I won't turn the other cheek again. a sweet someone who shares all the dreams that might have been. Well, friend, don't look for me, 'cause you won't find me waiting. I won't turn the other cheek again. This next one's probably one of my favorite Kitty Wells songs to sing. It's called Amigo's Guitar. Tonight they're singing in the villa. Tomorrow you'll be gone so far. Hold me close and say you love me, while Amigo plays his blue guitar. Hi, the moon is lowing. Tomorrow I'll wonder where you are. Mañana morning, my darling, I'll be blue as Amigo's guitar. They've hushed the singing in the villa. All is quiet beneath the stars. Amigo plays hasta luego upon his lonely blue guitar. Hi, the moon is lowing. Tomorrow I'll wonder where you are. Mañana morning, my darling, I'll be blue as Amigo's guitar. This last one I'd like to do is one that pretty much everybody's done over the years, but she's the first person I ever heard sing it. It's a beautiful old sacred song called Gathering Flowers for the Master's Bouquet.
Where you is? G.
Death is an angel. Let's start that one again. Death is an angel sent down from above.
4-4.
Sent for.
Walk speed. Walk speed. 3-4. 3-4. Walk speed.
Death is an angel sent down from above, sent for the birds and the flowers we love. Truly it's so far in heaven's own way. Each soul is a flower in the Master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the Master's bouquet. never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away forever to bloom in the Master's bouquet. Loved ones are passing each day and each hour, passing away as the life of a flower. But every bud and each blossom someday will bloom as a flower in the Master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the Master's bouquet. Beautiful flowers that'll never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away forever to bloom in the Master's bouquet. Let us be faithful till life's work is done, blooming with love till the reaper shall come. Then we'll be gathered together for a transplanted to bloom in the Master's bouquet. Gathering flowers for the Master's bouquet. Beautiful flowers that will never decay. Gathered by angels and carried away forever to bloom in the Master's bouquet.
Is that all you doing? That don't seem like enough. I wish I knew all the chords you use. I wouldn't mind. You don't never keep them simple enough for me. I have to have them. They gotta be real simple for me to make. You play simple songs? I ain't never heard an Irish tune that was simple.
Well, these aren't Irish, they're Scottish.
Oh, they're Scottish.
They're Scottish.
Oh.
That's not Irish.
Shouldn't have said that. Get out of there. Get out of your hair, right? You want to? Would you like to have a smaller chair?
No?
Just a stool's okay.
It's okay. Let him rest. They say the seals come up, you know. And they do. The gray seals come out of the water and become a man. And they say if you can catch one, you'll never find a better husband to you. Which one? Are we not on? They're on. Well, listen. Needs to be turned up. Is that within my power?
Sometimes you had to have a good PA system, and sometimes you had to help the PA.
Okay.
Let me see what's
You be a helper here.
1 2 1 2. Let me see you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Do you need more
No.
monitor? Or?
No. I'm good. You relax. Hello. That's better? Okay. say the seals come up, you know, come out of the water and become a man, the gray seals. And they say if you can catch one, you'll never find a better husband to you, for he'll take the money hunger from you and the fear of dying from you and give you peace. There was a woman who fell in love with a seal man, and his calling was Oe delay. But she couldn't keep him, she couldn't hold him, and so he went away from her and went back to the sea. This is the telling of Oe delay. And tide westing, oy dale, lathan, lo, lathan, out on the wave, oy dale, lathan, wind west and tide westing, came he by day singing, lo, lathan, keeping, he gave to me laughing, seashells and seas turning, lo, lathan, I gave to him all in my heart's morning, he gave to me weeping, a baby died borning, lo, lathan, October winds came, oy dale, lathan, winds west and tide westing, and I go down running, lo, lathan, there was no one there, oy dale, lathan, only the seal crying, oy dale, lathan, lo, lathan, there was no one, oy dale, lathan, only the sea crying, oy dale, lathan, lo, lathan, Thank you. Well met, my and true love. Well met, cried he. I've just returned from the salt, salt sea. Oh, for the love of thee. Ah, where have ye been, my long lost love? The 7 long years and more. I've returned for my former vows ye granted me before. Do not speak of your former vows, for they will bring sad strife. Do not speak of your former vows, for I am become a wife. He turned himself right underhand, a tear blinded his ear. I ne'er had trod on Irish ground, had it not been for love of thee. I could have married a king's daughter, far, far beyond the sea. I might have had a king's daughter, had it not been for love of thee. Well, if ye could have married a king's daughter, yourself ye are to blame. You might have had a king's daughter, for ye kenned that I was name. But But if I should forsake my husband dear and go along with thee, what have ye got to maintain me on and keep me from poverty? I have 7 ships all out on the sea, the 8th brought me to land, with 24 brave mariners and music on every hand. So she picked up her ain 2 babes, kissed them from cheek to chin, saying, stay right here with your daddy dear, for I'll never see thee again. When she put her foot upon the ship, no mariners could she behold, but the sails were all the finest silk and masts of the beaten gold. Well, they'd not sailed a league, but barely 3, when dismal grew his countenance and dreamily his ear. And they'd not sailed a league, but barely 3, when she espied his cloven foot, and she wept most bitterly. Oh, hold your tongue of your weeping, he said, of your weeping, and let me be. I'll take you to where the lilies grow on the banks of Italy. Then he strake the topmast with his hand, the foremast with his knee. He brake that gallant ship in twain, and he sank her in the sea. Ah, what are yon bright hills, she said, the sun shines sweetly on. Those are the hills of heaven, he said, where you shall never win. And what are yon dark mountains, she cried, so dreary with frost and snow? Those are the mountains of hell, he cried, where you and I must go. Okay, one more here. If today was not an endless highway, if tonight was not a twisted trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to me at all. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and I could hear his heart softly pounding, if only he was lying by me, and I in my bed once again. I can't see my reflection in the water, can't speak the words that show no pain, I can't hear the echo of my footsteps, can't remember the sound of my own name. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and I could hear his heart softly pounding, if only he was lying by me, and I in my bed once again. There's beauty in the silver singing river, there's beauty in the sunrise in the sky, trophies and nothing can match the beauty I remember in my own true love's eyes. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and I could hear his heart softly pounding, if only he was lying by me, and I in my bed once again, if only he was lying by me, and I in my bed once again.
Judging tonight. His phone won't pick up, so he can't come. He needs to change to AT&T, I think. 1, 2. I don't know. She sings awful soft or something, don't she? My old goofy mouth just opening is too loud. Loud mouth all the time. Boy, she was down at the church house the other day, sewing on a quilt. I ain't never seen such little. The threads were so close together where they was going up and down that they was almost touching. I never seen such small stitches in a quilt in my life. I thought Granny was good, my grandma, but Lordy goodness, we got an old quilt top from her, and they finished it out, and it wasn't near what you. Huh? Oh, she's working. Oh, that's some more of it. Well, boy, that was pretty, and I know that is. Look at that. That's a wedding band, diamond ring, or what is it? Yeah, that's good. Well, I got so many requests I can't hardly do them. Week before last I got one. I ain't got it done yet, so that's a lot, ain't it, when you get one every 2 weeks. But at least I ain't like hired over there. He at least warned Dixie that he was going to do it. he told her one. But these folks right here have been wanting to hear a Vern Gosden song, and it's not really good to do it tonight. I mean, I had all the plans in the world to do it, but our friend Robert Westerman died last Sunday, and this is about chiseled in stone. You move it?
I'll know when you get to the chorus.
She'll know when. She ran off to the bedroom. I ran off to the bar. Another piece of heaven gone to hell. Those angry words were spoken, just tore my world apart. And I sat there feeling sorry for myself, when an old man sat down beside me and looked me in the eyes. He said, "Son, I know what you're going through. You ought to get out on your knees and thank your lucky stars that you still got someone to go home to. And you don't know about lonely, or how long nights can be, till you live through the misery that still lives inside of me. And you don't know about sadness, or facing life alone. You don't know about lonely, till the it's chiseled in stone. So I brought these pretty flowers, hoping you would understand. Sometimes a man's such a fool. From the words of the golden words of wisdom, from the heart of that old man, just showed me I ain't nothing without you. And you don't know about lonely, or how long nights can be, till you live through the misery that old man just told me. And you don't know about sadness or living life alone. You don't know about lonely till it's chiseled in stone. You don't know about lonely till it's chiseled in stone. Thank you. Finally remembered to look at that. That was 2 or 3 words I didn't know there. Okay, Dixie, let's do a song that you like. You know what? Let's go to George Gordon and see what we can find out. Well, I can tell by the look in your eyes, dear, that you still care for me. But somehow you just won't admit it. Oh, and that's why I'm lonely, you see. Well, if you have made up your mind, dear, and you still want me to know, then why do you keep me in doubt? Oh, why don't you tell me so, Mr. Tanner McIntyre? Each night there's tears on my pillow. They're all because of you, I know. That we can't go on like this, love. So why don't you tell me so? Well, if you have made up your mind, dear, and you still want me to know, then why do you leave me in doubt? Oh, why don't you tell me so? Well, there'll come a time, little darling, when you will want me to know, but then it will be too late for you to tell me so. Well, if you have made up your mind and you still want me to know, then why do you leave me in doubt? Oh, why don't you tell me so? you tell me so? Honey, why don't you tell me so? We wouldn't care if you sung about 10 or 15 songs. You probably have to do the Bluebird song before you get away tonight, sometime. But anyway, what do you want?
I'm going to do the prisoner song.
Prisoners.
What are you going to do, Dixie?
The prisoner song. One day a mother went to a prison to see an erring but precious son. She told the warden how much she loved him. It did not matter what he had done. She did not bring a parole or pardon plea. She brought no silver, no pomp or none you'd see. It was a halo sent down from heaven, the sweetest gift, a mother's smile. Her boy had wandered far from the fireside, though she had pleaded with him each night. But not a word did she ever utter that told of sorrow. Her smile was bright. She did not bring to him a parole or pardon plea. She brought no silver, no pomp or none you'd see. It was a halo sent down from heaven, the sweetest gift, a mother's smile. Left a smile you can remember. She's gone to heaven from heartaches free. The love around you could never change her. You are her baby, and there will be. She did not bring parole or pardon plea. She brought no silver, no gold, no pomp or style you'd see. It was a halo sent down from heaven, the sweetest gift, a mother's smile. The sweetest gift, a mother's smile.
Got two fiddlers out there, you need to get them rolling up here. So you got a couple of fiddlers out there, we could use both of them, either one of them, couldn't we? Gracie and Daniel. Well, let's do a song for Earlene, y'all too. Got it. I figured you'd like. He likes some quick songs, don't you? A or G? A or G? A? You already there? Well, it may be hard on Dixie. Let's do Georgia Rose first. You gonna kick it?
No, he's going to punt it.
All right, Miss Earlene, here we go. Come in. This is it's new for me to be that high. I don't know if I got the tune. Where's it go? Come and listen to my story, a story that I know is true. A rose in bloom blooms in Georgia with hair of gold and a heart so true. Way down in the Blue Ridge Mountains, way down where tall pine grow, lives my sweetheart of the mountain. Oh, she's my little Georgia Rose. Her mother left her for another, a carefree life that she had found. A baby now, she is a lady, the one her mother could not stand. Way down in the Blue Ridge Mountains, way down where tall pine grow, lives my sweetheart of the mountains. Oh, she's my little Georgia Rose. All these days I'm gonna start racing right now. We often sing old songs together. I watched her do her little part. She smiled at me when I would tell her that she was my sweetheart. Way down in the Blue Ridge Mountains, way down where tall pine grow, lives my sweetheart of the mountains. Oh, she's my little Georgia Rose. Yeah, she's my little Georgia Rose. Oh, you know, I just told Dixie, I said, I'm going to start phrasing right one of the days. She said, no, don't. But anyway, we used to play with old Albert Beard, and he always hopped time, you know. No matter what. He had, in his tune, somewhere in it, he would hop time, one time at least. And you get so used to that, that if you hear, I heard somebody do it right, and it sound wrong. That's the way it is with me. See, I don't know when I'm doing right or wrong. So, but anyway, we was in. Get your fiddle. Don't stand out there like a dummy. You can play a fiddle. Play a fiddle. Whenever you feel like playing a fiddle, you're supposed to be playing a fiddle. Earlene went off up yonder in Smithfield's what I was leading up to, and she said I heard them do a song called "The Midnight Train," and she said it just wasn't like y'all done it. Well, I guess not. See, we slobbered out so. We might well do it and get it over with so Earlene can remember how we used to do it when we could do it. You want to kick it too?
No, he's going to fumble.
Chicken banjo picker, you know. He won't. No matter what I say or do, you're never satisfied. I've tried and tried so many times. I'm leaving now, goodbye. Oh, I'm riding on that midnight train. My head is hanging low. These awful blues gonna follow me wherever I may go. Born, I just don't understand. To fall in love with a woman like you, in love with another man. Oh, riding on that midnight train, my head is hanging low. These awful blues gonna follow me wherever I may go. You broke a heart that'd die for you. I was not made of stone. You left me here in the heart of the night, so I must travel on. Oh, I'm riding on that midnight train. Head is hanging low. These awful blues gonna follow me wherever I may go. On that midnight train, my head is hanging low. These awful blues gonna follow me wherever I may go. Yeah, these awful blues gonna follow me wherever I may go. It's your turn now. Play something on the piano. Get out of the way. So you and Greg, hey, I'm tied to the seat. Okay. Sing one. You go and fiddle one. Nah, you can fiddle one in the middle.
Fiddle in the middle. What key is that in? A. Fiddle in the middle and A. Got that?
What's that? What's it on?
I don't know, the Rebel song?
Yeah, the Rebel song. The letter. It's called The Letter.
Oh, yeah. It's called The Letter.
So that's what you do?
The Letter. Okay. Anytime you feel like singing harmony, go ahead.
Do you sing harmony with it?
A little bit.
I got a letter from my Johnny today. You see, he's off in the war, and he's all dressed in gray. He said this black powder rifle, it has such a smell, and the smoke from these cannons, you'd think it is hell. Though I picture my home, dear, the words cannot tell. You and home are my heaven, while I fight here in hell. Now I sit here alone in this plantation home. Johnny left me behind while he marched off alone. He marched off to war with a loud rebel yell. Said our home and old Dixie, I go fight in hell. The magnolias in bloom, how I love that sweet smell. While I sit here in heaven, he's fighting in hell. Many weeks went by, and I'd heard not a word. I said, if something's gone wrong, surely I would have heard. Then I got a letter in yesterday's mail. Said, I'm sorry to tell you, but your boy in grace fell. My heart's not a-breaking with the toll of the bell. Now he's gone to heaven, left me here in hell. Can't you see through these tears and this well-worn blank veil that he's gone
love homemade songs, don't you? She wrote that a long time ago. She wrote some more good ones too. She wrote one of old Elbert's songs. Elbert's granddaddy I really like too. But we ain't gonna do it, are we?
Unless you know the words.
What's the word you want to hear? I've got one more, ain't that right? How many are we doing? 2? No. I got one more and Dixie's got 2 more.
No, I don't need
Gracie ain't got but about a dozen. You know? You don't have to do anything? Margaret, what do you want to hear? Yeah, how about your best friend?
The mountains. These are my mountains.
These are my mountains? I'm glad she requested that. That's the one I was going to do. For these are my mountains. This is my glen. The braes of my childhood will know me again. This land never failed me, though far I did roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. For fame and for fortune I travel the earth, and now I've returned to my own land of birth. And I brought back the treasures, but only to find they're less than the treasures that I left behind. For these are my mountains, this is my glen. The praise of my childhood will know me again. And this land never failed me, though far I did roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. Kind faces will meet me, welcome me in. How they will greet me, my own next of kin. Tonight by the fireside, songs will be sung. At last I'll be hearing my own mother's tongue. For these are my mountains, this is my glen. The praise of my childhood will know me again. This wind never failed me, though far I did roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. Yes, these are my mountains, and I'm going home. Do one more, Dixie, real quick. Huh? You want in with a fast one? Sure. What's a fast one we know? We ain't done this a long time, Uncle Steve.
What's that?
Go to A and let's do it. So, no, you're in G. Okay, that's all right. You got to take some of the middle, okay? We done this one time in Columbus, Ohio.
We got to run out of Columbus, so be careful.
And then we went to Cleveland, and there was a black lady there come up there and said, "That darn song you sung, I have sung it for all the time I've been since we left Cincinnati." No, it was Columbus, wasn't it? And I've sung it all the way up here. When you live in the country, everybody is your neighbor. On this one thing you can't rely. Oh, they'll all come to see you, and when they start leaving, they'll say, "Y'all come see us by and by." Y'all come. Y'all come.
Y'all come.
Will you all come to see us when you can? Y'all come. Y'all come. Oh, you all come see us now and then. Let me hear y'all. Well, kin folks are coming, they're coming by the dozen, and they're eating everything from soup to hay. And right after dinner, they ain't looking any thinner. You can still hear my grandma say, "Y'all come, y'all come, oh, you all come see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come, oh, you all come see us now and then." Oh. Well, Grandma's in the kitchen, just a hoping and a wishing that they'd help do the dishes right away. Well, although she's leaving, whenever they start leaving, you can hear my grandma say, "Y'all come, y'all come,
y'all come.
Oh, you all come see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come,
y'all come.
Will you all come see us now and then? Yeah, you all come see us now and then. Stick around, Howard Joe's coming up here.
Oh, we got them out of order, don't we?
Dixie, you want
that? All right. You and Dan can. You and Dan can share on this one, and I'll let Dixie share this with me. Here it comes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, my birthday was already been a week ago, just about.
Well, we wasn't out here, so.
Oh.
It was the 17th, right? 17th, yeah. Well, a little late.
I thought y'all was saying for somebody that was having a birthday today.
No, I don't know about today. Good to see everybody out at Asbury. We missed last time, wasn't here. You know, Don Williams talking about Ohio. That's where we were. We were up in Ohio. Not picking, but we were up there visiting my wife's people. Don asked me a while ago, said, "Was your trip to Ohio exciting?" I said it was pretty dull till I come across the Dover Bridge headed home, and then I got excited when I got home. That's the best part of the trip. Gee, from the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of flowing mountains to the South Belle by the shore,
She's mighty tall and handsome and known quite well by all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. She came down from Birmingham one cold December day. She rolled into the station. You could hear all the people say, see the girl from Tennessee. She's long, boy, she's tall. She rode down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Uncle Dan Wallace. Oh, play it out. And them eastern states are dandies, so the people always say. Chicago, St. Louis, New York, by the way. From the hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Tanner boy! I rode the Icy Limited and also the Royal Bird. I rode across the country on Elkhorn number 2. I've rode the highball train from coast to coast, that's all. I have found no equal to the Wabash Cannonball. Mr. Carl Barton now. Oh, oh, listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar. She glides along the woodland through the hills by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine there, the lonesome hobo squall. You're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Gracie girl, gonna go leave you out. Pull it, girl. And here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand. Always be remembered in the courts throughout the land. His earthly race is over and the curtains round him fall. We'll take him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. We'll ride him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. All right, there you go, right there. Thank you, thank you. Boy, it's a privilege to be up here with all these good musicians. It's just, you know, I may be singing the lead and everybody thinks he's the one that's doing it, but it's not me. I'm not the musician. It's all these people up here with me. And I don't, Dixie, can you make me sound as good as Don Williams, as you make Don Williams sound? Maybe it's Don that's sounding, you know, yeah. That's, well, you might do it. You might do it. Try one and see. Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go pull the P-roll down the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, Philly gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle Mio. Then get higher, fill the jar and the gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Little Gracie.
Tippy-toe the pot and know the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dressing style, go hawk wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, billy gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my shadow meal. Big guitar, filter jar, and the gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Dan's lazy on me, don't get up. Tippy-toe the pot and know the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Say, mama, buy Yvonne what you want. Oh, son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, billy gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my shadow meal. Big guitar, filter jar, and the gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Thank you.
I'm trying to see if I can get that over somewhere where she can be right there with you. Will that work?
It'll work. Well, I guess we better have a little fiddle music now, Dan and Gracie. And y'all may just pick you one.
Stand up.
Gracie plays, Dan gets lazy, don't he? Here's Dan and Gracie doing a little twin fiddle on East Tennessee Blues. Work.
We need that bad.
Now try it, Dixon.
Test one. Oh, yeah. That's all I heard. Yeah, it's good enough. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2 test. I'll move over here.
Dixon's here. Here we go. You ready to try that? We're going to do one here that I'm always throwing surprises Dix's way. You know, this week I think Wade mentioned it, and he was up here. We lost an icon in country music, Miss Kitty Wells. I always liked Kitty's music. I don't know about you, but she was probably the first woman singer that was a star. And in 1952, she recorded the answer to Hank Thompson's Wild Side of Life, called It Wasn't God That Made Honky Tonk Angels. So I wrote the words off for Dixie, so that's how much rehearsed Dixie's done. So we'll see how this goes. We're gonna mix the two up here, maybe. The rest of you can sing with us if you want to, or probably in G.
I'm just gonna hold it.
Sometimes I get the man and woman's part mixed up, so I might sing either one. I don't. Now all I can think. Yeah, I'll sing verse and chorus, and then we'll let you sing the woman's verse.
Mess this up so bad.
I'm trying to think of the first verse now. All I can think of is the woman's part. Thank you, Don. You wouldn't read my letters when I wrote you. And you ask me not to call you on the phone. There's been something I've wanted to tell you, so I wrote in the words of my song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never made a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you. You went back to the wild side of life. Fiddle. Miss Kitty.
As I sit here tonight, the jukebox playing a song about the wild side of life. And as I listen to the words you are saying, it brings memories of when I was a trusting wife.
It wasn't God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the word of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong. Isn't that pretty? Well, the glamour of the night life has lured you to the place where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby and forget the only love you'll ever know. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you. You went back to the wild side of life. One more time, fiddle.
It's a shame that all this blame is on us women. It's not true that only you men feel the same. From the start, most every heart that's ever broken was because there always was a man to blame.
It wasn't God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the words of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong. It has caused many a good girl to go wrong. All right, thank you, Dixie. Miss Dixie Jones right there. Tanner boy, why don't you hit him with a little fireball mail over there?
Good job.
Hey.
We're gonna play too. I'll stand up. My elbow was still there. I didn't know what I was getting.
Let's go, Tanner.
It's hurting right in that joint. Oh, right in there.
You kick it off. Go ahead.
Let me get out of your way.
Mr. Tanner McIntyre right there, and everybody singing, playing a Fireball Mail. I tell you what, let's pause for our refreshments, and no more people we got here. Everybody ought to have a round two, so everybody stick around. We'll have round two after we eat, and we'll go again. Take your break.
As the stars were shining brightly, we could hear the whippoorwill as we sat beneath the maple on the hill. We would sing love songs together when the birds had gone to rest. We would listen to the murmur o'er the hill. Well, you love me, little darling, as you did those starry nights as we sat beneath the maple on the hill. They lay me down to die. Just one little wish, darling, that I pray. As you linger there in sorrow, sadly thinking of the past, let your teardrops kiss the flowers on the grave. I will soon be with the angels on that bright and peaceful shore. I can hear them now a-coming o'er the hill. So goodbye, my little darling, it is time for us to part. I must leave you and the maple on the hill. I think that stew is more in the way than anything else. I like to slow things down and do one of my favorite Carter family tunes called You Are My Flower. When summertime is gone, the snow begins to fall. You can sing the song and say to one and all, you are my flower that's blooming in the mountain so high. Are my flower that's blooming there for me. Forget the tears and don't forget to smile. Are my flower that's blooming in the mountain so high. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. I guess for my last one we'll take a little trip down to Alabama. Let's see. Well, I went to a turkey roast down the street, and the people down there eating like wild geese. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. Now you talk about your people having a whale of a time, eating up chicken and drinking their wine. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. Now some folks say that a tramp won't steal, but I caught 3 in my cornfield. I'm on my way. I'm going back to Alabama. Well, one had a bushel, one had a peck, one had a roasting ear tied around his neck. I'm on my way. I'm going back to Alabama. Sal walking down the street with the run-down shoes tied on her feet. Good morning, honey. Stand over there, baby. Get over there now. Hello, Sal, I know you with a run-down slipper and a tore-up shoe. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. Ready to leave this earth, I'm gonna look back till my money is worth. I'm on the way. I'm going back to Alabama. Hey, I'm going back to Alabama.
Yeah! Thank you. Stand up, cowboy. Over there. Thank you. That's good, Blake.
Get myself propped here. Is that coming through, Dixie? No, I need it up more. Need that up closer. I'm back. Ladies fair were playing at the ball, when down comes a lady, Lord Barnabas' lady, a flower among them all. She kissed a neon little Musgrave, as bright as any sun. He kissed another on her again, and they thought the play was won. You say, my little Musgrave, to spend with me the night. I have a room in Barnabas, I serve you with delight. strife. I see by the rings on your fingers you are Lord Barnabas' wife. Lord Barnabas' wife indeed I am, but this I'll have ye ken. He's a wa to the king's court, and I hope he'll ne'er come in. They lay wrapped in each other's arms till they were near asleep, and when then stepped her little page and stood at her bed feet. I'll hold thy tongue, my bonny boy. She picked a dagger from the straw, was sitting. I forgot the words. She picked a dagger from the straw. I have forgotten. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna sing something else. Oh, that one just flew away from me. Just flew away. Okay. I was doing so well. Okay. Word is to the kitchen gate, and word is to the hall, and word is up to Madam the Queen, and that's the worst of all, that Mary Hamilton's born a bairn to the highest Stewart of all. Arise, arise, Mary Hamilton, rise and tell to me what thou hast done with thy wee babe we heard and saw weep by thee. I put him in a tiny boat and set him out to sea, that he might sink or he might swim, but he'd never come back to me. Arise, arise, Mary Hamilton, rise and come with me. There is a wedding in Glasgow town, tonight we'll go and see. She put not on her robes of black, nor her robes of brown, but she put on her robes of white to ride to Glasgow town. And as she rode into Glasgow town, a city fair to see, the bailiff's wife and the provost's wife cried out, and alas for thee. Oh, you need not weep for me, she cried. You need not weep for me, for had I not slain my ain wee babe, the gallows I would not see. Did my mother think when first she cradled me, the land I was to travel in, or the death I was to die? and I put the gold in her hair. The only reward I find for this, the gallows to be my share. Cast off my gown, she cried, but let my petticoat be, and tie a napkin round my face, the gallows I would not see. Then by and come the king himself, looked up with a pitiful eye. Come down, Mary Hamilton, tonight you'll dine with me. Hold thy tongue, my sovereign liege, and let thy folly be. For if ye'd a mind to save my life, ye'd never have shamed me here. Last night there were 4 Marys, tonight there'll be but 3. There's Mary Beaton and Mary Seaton and Mary Carmichael and me. I'll do some fun. I went upstairs in the middle of the night. I tiptoed in and turned on the light, but when I looked round there was no one in sight. I think Uncle Walter goes dancing at night. He goes whoa, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, whoa, whoa, waltzing, so he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. I gave Uncle Walter a new coat to wear, but when he came home it was covered with hair. And lately I've noticed several new tears. I'm sure Uncle Walter goes dancing with bears. He goes whoa, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, whoa, 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 waltzing, so he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. We told Uncle Walter that he should be good and do all the things that we say he should, but I know that he'd rather be out in the wood. I'm afraid that we'll lose Uncle Walter for good. He goes whoa, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, whoa, whoa, waltzing, so he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. We begged and we pleaded, oh please won't you stay. We begged him to home for one day, but the bears all barged in and they took him away. Now he's dancing with pandas and he can't understand us, and the bears all demand at least one dance a day. He goes whoa, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, whoa, whoa, waltzing, so he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears.
You be all right where? Right there? Can you reach there? Oh, while he's getting ready. I meant to do this the last time I was here. This is, because it was close to the 4th of July. I think it was. these two characters right here wanted to hear some Joni Cash. Remember we done some Joni Cash? He did a thing about the 4th of July that I don't know. You remember it? You do? What was it?